Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Tubbyguy Outdoors. As you can see, I'm in the car and I am headed up to meet up with the wanker, and we are going on our first ice fishing trip of the season. I know it's ridiculous. It's March. But if we don't go today, we probably aren't going to get a chance. This week coming up, they're calling for plus 10 up to plus 15 and rain. And that's supposed to be most of the week, so we want to get out and try our hand at catching some perch and maybe some sunfish. And yeah, so this ought to be good. We'll get back to you when we get to the lake. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Oh, look at this sexy man beast.
No. Okay, I'm ready for minus 77.
It's not quite minus 77, you big weenie. But it is like pushing minus 20 up here on the hill. Yeah. Say, you tell the wanker to be ready at 7 and it's, 7-ish. All right, we're gonna finish loading up and we're gonna head to the lake. Say hi to everybody. They haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you. So early.
It's so early. Hi guys, almost noon, man. All right, it's not really almost noon. It's only a little after 7, but Anyway, we'll see you at the lake. Okay, guys. We literally just, we only have 2 lines in the water. I was checking bottom, and I think it's a big trout. And it is a big trout. Holy moly. Monster. I don't want to get caught with that hook. Oh, my goodness. This is not what we are fishing for today, guys. But oh, come on, Jimmy. Don't flip, thank you. Look at this trout, guys. Holy man. Okay, it's really cold out here. I don't want to keep him out of the water any longer than I have to, so. Oh, except he doesn't want to go back down there. Oh, get down there. I think he's ready, guys. Holy jeez. What a way to start the trip. Oh man, it's not rockets and all. Hey, Mikey's on. We're still just setting up. Really, I haven't even got the second line in yet. Oh. What do you got, buddy?
Little perch.
Oh, nice.
Good perch.
That's what we're after. That's what we want to see. First perch of the season and probably our last trip on the ice, unfortunately. Nice. Awesome, man. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. Those bows are fun to catch, but those are going to fill our belly.
Damn right.
All right, stay tuned. Mikey was just getting a hit on that shark rod he's got.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Yeah. See if I can zoom in on him. I'm being lazy. I don't feel like getting up unless he hooks it. It's a really nice rod for pike, lakers, big whiteys. It's a little stout for perch, but it works. Still playing with it, Mikey?
Yeah.
It's so cold, I haven't set up the GoPro yet. I don't think the battery's gonna last very long, but just trying to get a hook set for you.
There you go.
Got him? Nice. I guess I'll get up now. Probably don't need to be zoomed right in. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Little wee birds.
Oh, little wee fowler. Well, that's okay. We're still getting the ones we're after. So, probably not enough for a meal, but we'll get a release here. And
Not having mine now.
there he is. Nice little fella. Go tell Mama that we're over here. All right, well done, buddy. Stay tuned. Yep. Okay, guys. I just did a little live. Caught 3 nice fish. Now I'm getting I was getting a little hit here. Guess he decided otherwise. Okay, stay tuned. Is he still there? Oh, nice. Oh, thank goodness. We went through such a dry spell here. What do we got? What do we got? Nice. Right on. Well, guys, hopefully this means the beginning of a little flurry, because we've gone about an hour without having a bite. And I caught those 3 fish on that live, and I thought, well, that was it. I wasn't going to get another fish on camera, so Mikey saved the day. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my first ever catch, clean, and cook on the channel. So it's not huge, but he'll fry up. Right on. All right, stay tuned. Let's hope that they've moved back in. Well, guys and gals, after that last one that Mikey caught, that's it. Shut right down. So that's the bounty for the day. So we're gonna pack up. I'm gonna head home, and we will continue this video with the catch and cook. Man, it's been a beautiful morning. So we'll see you in a little bit back at the house. Okay, guys and gals, as you can see, we're back at the house. We're gonna fillet up these perch that we caught, and I'm sure you all know how to fillet a perch or a fish, but so I won't do them all on camera and put you through that. What I like to do is just cut just behind the head there, just below that pectoral fin on both sides. Like that. And then we are going to go along the backbone, and my hand's probably in the way, but bear with me. When I get down to where that vent is, I just push the knife through, give it a little bit of an angle, follow that across, come off the tail, so it's like that. I'm a little rusty at this one, guys. I haven't filleted a fish in a while. This is the first fishing trip of the season for me, so just follow down along the rib cage, down to the belly, and then just remove it so it looks like that. And then obviously you're going to do that on both sides. And the paper towel is nice. I'd rather use newspaper, but it just helps the fish from sliding all over on you. And then what I do to take that skin off the back is just score it down to the skin, turn the knife, pinch that with your fingernail, go straight down like that, and that's going to remove that skin, and then you're just left with a nice clean fillet, boneless, and away you go. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but all right. So I'm going to continue on with that. Get the few up that we caught, and then I'll come and show you the breading and what we do from there. Okay, guys and gals. So now I've got those perch filleted up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my coating, and what I do is I've got half a teaspoon of salt, I've got a half a teaspoon of pepper, got a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of parsley flakes, and a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm gonna put in a cup of breadcrumbs, and then the secret to my coating is cornflakes. Now, a cup of cornflakes to that. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I think this was kind of cool. I hadn't seen this in my area before, but we used to just buy cornflakes and crush them up. Well, apparently you can buy cornflakes already crushed up. So that's what we're using. Just saves a step. We're gonna mix that all together really good. And of course, with any recipe, you can add and subtract and do whatever you want to do and make it your own. But in this case, especially I find for like perch, sunfish, I would assume crappie. I never caught one, but it's that kind of panfish, bass, and even walleye. This coating works really good. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna be our coating, and then we're just going to make a simple egg wash. So put just a touch of cream in there. Blend that together. And if you're not making a mess, you're not doing it right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these fillets. I'm going to run them just into the mix first. And something to think about. If I hadn't just done what I had done, if you think that portion's too much, just take a mason jar or a Ziploc bag or whatever you want to do. Save some of it, you know, do your fillets, and then if you need more, you can take more out of the bag or the jar. But that way, you can just save it for the next time. You throw it in the freezer, and it'll keep for a very long time. And I forgot to grab a plate. Of course, it's not going to cooperate. So we're going to sit that there. So what we'll do is I'll go through the process, I'll do the rest of them, and then we'll come back when we're ready to fry these up. Okay, guys and gals, so we've got the oil hot. You can use any kind of oil you want. I've just got vegetable oil in here, I think. You can use peanut oil, you can use whatever you want. I am going to make a suggestion though. If you are cooking for a big group, if you were doing like a big fish fry or something, I've noticed a lot of people with peanut allergies lately, and peanut oil could trigger that allergy. What I switch to when I'm deep frying a turkey is sunflower oil, and I find it's every bit as good as peanut oil, and it does a really good job of frying. But in this case, we're just using vegetable oil. Got it nice and hot. And we're just gonna dunk these fillets in here. And we're just gonna cook, because they're small fillets, we're just gonna cook them till that coating is golden brown. So that's not gonna take too long. And I love a cast iron frying pan for this, a nice deep cast iron frying pan. But you use what you have. And while we're talking, that egg wash is not going to go to waste. You guys have seen in my videos my Great Dane and my Mastiff. What I like to do with that leftover egg wash is just fry that up and add it to their dinner. So we'll turn that fire up a little bit and we'll just let that cook. Oh, thanks, hon. And our fillets are getting there already. I'm gonna give them one flip. Turn that up a little more. I'm going to pull out some of these smaller guys now. I like to put them on some paper towel, get a little bit of that excess off of there. But you do you. Turn that heat off on. Okay. Got the boys' treat ready there. I think these guys are pretty well done too. Okay, I'm going to plate this up and we'll bring you back in just a couple of minutes. Okay guys and gals, what I went ahead and did while you were patiently waiting was I made a little tartar sauce. All I did there was just a couple of heaping tablespoons of mayo, about a teaspoon of green relish, just a pinch of salt, and about a quarter of a teaspoon of paprika, and just mixed it up really good. So I want to thank each and every one of you for all the support. If you liked what you saw and you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Really mean a lot to me, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So we're just going to take a little bit of this tartar sauce. We're going to give this a try. Oh. It's hard to beat fresh caught fish with that batter, or with that coating. And with that being said, remember folks, It's never a bad day to be more outdoors.